Hi guys, welcome to the video. On this week we're going to look at some more body mechanics. As usual, the old guy in the chair, Chris.
Thanks, even older guy in the other chair that's mobile, Kev. This is a drill. A couple of years ago I was lucky enough to train with Michael J. White at a seminar show in, where was it?
I don't know, you're name dropping.
As you do. But he gave me an idea and I wondered, will it work with the cane? So what we're going to do is show you how to improve your power with your cane pokes and your bayonet strikes. In a lot of, as we've mentioned previously, our karate base is Okinawan karate, and you've noticed some people have commented on some of the things we've said. One of the mainstays of Go-Juru is Sanchin Kata, which you've probably all seen and know. But one of the first moves, stepping into a Sanchin stance, doing this double block, and you're locking out your lats. So that's the nicest. Dan turns around for me. It's these muscles here. So when you want to appear to have large muscles, you can walk around like this, as they do where I live. So it's good entertainment. So this is the position you're in. Now when we strike, we bring in, and what people do is relax and focus everything on the fist, but what you're aiming to do is keep these locked out. So if I punch down with a standard punch, so this will be a standard karate punch, not at full speed obviously, just so you can see. I'm then going to lock my lats out as well, so I'm dropping them in, they're locked, I'm going to do the same punch. Same amount of power, but you can feel the difference. You saw it actually move back a little bit. So we're thinking, does it work with the cane? So this would be a standard poke, but for ease of the moment, I'm going to do it with a bayonet strike. So again, nobody wants that up 'em, as they would say. Locking out the lats, same strike, same amount of power, but you saw the effect on there. So how does it work if you're in a chair as well? So you're not relying on your core and your hips for this. This is the big thing. We've been criticising, saying we shouldn't be teaching people in a chair because they can't use their hips and it won't work. Response was not clean, shall we say. So from Kev, he's going to be here, and the trick to this, if he brings his arms out in this double lock, what you're looking for is this gap here, which he's got spot on, level here, and it should be nice and tight under here, which it is. You're bringing this back on the centre line, so your arm comes back on your own centre line. With the cane you can see it's going to draw in, so there's your block, it's going to draw in and it's going to drive out. We practice this slow. If you can't do it slow, you're not going to do it correct fast. Slow and smooth, and that will give you the best technique. So Dan's going to square up with the pad, and he's just going to do a standard poke to the pad. As you can see,
Not pain.
shoulder, I can hear the chair creaking. If he locks his lats out and does this, doesn't have to do both sides, but it always looks good if you can. And you can see the difference already. But the hard part is to relax your shoulders down, keeping your lats tensed and your core tensed as well. So this isn't relying on any physical motion like we would drive our hips in, get a waveform in there, or a big hip movement. This is relying on the top half of your body to generate power. If it does a bayonet strike double-handed with two lats locked out, even from that short distance, you're getting a lot more power.
The idea is to try and get your mind and your muscles focused. Now we've got an orthopedic consultant friend that says there is no such thing as muscle memory, but there is. Get your mind, sync your body, you're ready to go, and then it's just driving through. Just practice it. Think about what you're actually doing rather than just going through the motions. In step 1, step 2, everything's ready and cold to go. It's like a cold spring almost.
Yeah.
And then you're just releasing everything through your lats. Fantastic little technique.
Yeah. Once you get proficient at it, you can, especially with this only works with the poke, so if Dan holds the pad, so we've got the lats locked out, you've got the poke. If you want to add a little bit more power, as you're poking, rotate your arm fully. So from here, little poke, rotating it down, and then locking the lats out as well, you can get a little bit extra. Practice slowly. Get the technique right, and then it will, when you need to do it fast, it will be there naturally. You've probably seen it, people just go hard and fast straight away, and they're missing those tiny little details which create the best effect for your strikes.
As you know, Chris's system is Okinawan karate based, whereas mine is Chinese Kung Fu and Wing Chun. We was fortunate enough to have Tong Lu, Sifu Tong Lu, down last weekend. And he was saying about strikes coming in straight, but also there's the curved strikes that come through. So just taking Chris's principles of the hit with the turn, what about if you did the circle motion in and you're coming at an angle and using everything from there? Now with that, just that little walk through, I felt the chair coming off the front, like I've got my stabilisers on, but as you work through, it's slipping off the pad, but for me it's feeling as if I've got a lot more power there. Also, if Dan just puts the pad down for a second, this strike comes through, first thing he's going to do is going to try and grab the cane. But if I'm coming off angle, listen, if I'm coming off angle, he doesn't know where I'm actually attacking until the last second. And it's that circular motion with the lats, everything locked out, movement, and then just the last bit is the twist. Sorry about that.
Okay, one final point guys before we go. You always want the ferrule on your cane. There's two reasons. If I walk around this with no ferrule, it then becomes classed as a weapon rather than a walking aid, so that's important. Also, that ferrule will stick nicely to his body. If I've got just the wooden end of the cane, it can slide off. You may have noticed on this pad it's got a nice vinyl finish, and this was sliding off a little bit. With the wood on there, it would go everywhere. So your ferrule, always keep an eye on it because it's your friend for strikes as well.
And if you use it for mobility and you try and walk without them,
you fall over. Yeah. I can vouch for this.
Oh. What?
You met him in Doncaster.
I don't care.
But he's a lovely man.
I know, but I don't care.
You should care.
Thanks for watching guys. Drop your comments down below. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up.
As always, if you haven't subscribed already, please do. Don't forget to share. Get your friends to share. Let's share. Ring the bell, and as always, breathe fit.